You need to hear this story. Listen, in 2019, I was overweight. Yes, vegan, yes, high carb, but at the heaviest at that moment, because I got heavier, the heaviest until then. I believed my diet was sound, but still I was the heaviest in my family. Me having the perfect diet. I was looking for the solution anywhere else, not in my diet. So imagine how happy I was when I discovered walking. No, those 10,000 steps a day. When I hear about, yes, you need to walk at least 10,000 steps a day and you lose weight, I said, this is it. This is my missing piece. Yes, I had my workouts, but those were intense workouts. Maybe because spiking my cortisol didn't help. I need, yes, to lower my cortisol and to adopt these low-intensity cardio trainings, which is walking. So I got myself a step counting bracelet and I start walking. And I double it. I said, if 10,000 steps are good to start losing weight and to get lean, 20,000 steps are better. I'm like that. So I walked a lot. I walked for hours in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Actually, I spent more time walking than sitting. Yes, I had days including over 30,000 steps. Crazy. Janina, Vlad sometimes get crazy. So I was not only walking in the forest nearby my house in the morning, afternoon, and evening, but also when I was in town commuting, I was walking 10 kilometers, 13 kilometers, 15 kilometers. Yes, to add more steps, to lose weight. And for weeks, almost 2 months, I did that. And the final moment of gratification when, yes, the final test to see the number on the scale. When I stepped on the scale and looked down to see that number. Can you guess how much weight I lost in those almost 2 months of a lot of walking? Over 17,000 steps a day? Can you write in the comments? Yes. Zero, nada, niente, nothing. Anything. Imagine my frustration, how disappointed I felt. So, of course, wasn't intense workout, but man, those hours. So sacrificing so much time. I spent so much time, so much hours in the forest, in that forest to lose weight, and I didn't lose any weight. Don't go away, the story gets better, I promise. It has a happy end after all. I continued walking because it was enjoyable, was pleasant, but not to lose weight and not like that, because it didn't help to lose any weight. I continued walking like in the morning and in the evening with my dog, like 15, 20, 30 minutes in the morning and like that. In the evening, sometimes not at all in the evening. So less than 6,000 steps a day, less than 5,000 steps a day. And in the following months, I got heavier. Yeah, I got heavier. I approached 80 kilograms, but I don't have the exact measurement, the exact numbers, because I feared so much to weigh myself. But almost 1 year after that insanity with walking, in 2020, in the summer of 2020, I found out the real missing piece. Yeah, that with the calorie density in foods. And I realized that my perfect diet wasn't that perfect after all, because I was indulging in concentrated sources of calories, those refined carbohydrates, those floury and sugary and sometimes more fats than I believed I had. I already created the video with the foods that I got rid of and finally lost the weight. Walking, but like that, like I said, in the morning with the dog and in the evening, like no workout walking, normal walking, like go in the forest with the dog walking. So less than 6,000 steps a day. I lost weight without increasing my exercise intensity or time spent with those workouts. So when I made those changes on my plate, in my diet, I started losing weight, not in 2 months, not in 1 month, not in 2 weeks, in less than 1 week, in the next few days. I was amazed. That was it. And was all the time in front of my eyes, because I always knew about, yes, less processed, more whole, yes, more fiber, more intact, and not that grounded and refined. But I believed my diet was pretty good. Actually, I didn't eat that much refined products. But yeah, it's like that. Sometimes it's not something big that makes a huge difference. And the message with this video is not to stop walking, is not to bash on walking. Actually, I love walking, and now I walk more than in that time when I was in the process of losing weight, because it's great. It's actually amazing, and I will create future videos about the benefits of walking. The message is that no amount of exercise, and I will create a future video about, yes, my crazy workouts that I did in the past to lose weight. And that walking, that wasn't crazy. It was just crazy in the amount of time spent in doing that workout. But I did intense workouts to lose weight. And nothing sustainable, nothing lasting. And this time, in 2020, I've lost weight without increasing the workouts. This is the message. The diet is the most important thing that can have the biggest impact in our health, our energy level, and our weight loss and body weight management. Because I lost weight when I got rid of all the extra of calories that came with my big portions. I still eat big portions of, yes, more dense sources of calories. Now I still eat big portions. Go to watch my what I eat in a day videos. But in these big portions, I have a lower in calorie density foods. So I have the fiber intact, I have more water, and I have less fat. I am the majority of my days below 10% fat. And that's why I've lost weight. Not by burning the extra calories, by doing intense exercises and for crazy amounts of times. No, just remove the excess of the calories from the plate. Not by eating small portions, because when you eat small portions, guess what? You don't reach satiety, and this is our best friend. If you don't reach satiety, you will crave later. You will reach later for chocolate and for junk, for more calories. So that's why you need big volumes. I'm sorry I didn't create this solution for our body. You need to make friends with big volumes. You need to eat big portions, but with the right food. This that is rich in fiber and water and carbohydrates, and with a low content of protein and low content of fat. That is less than 10% every each of these two macros, and of course over 70% calories coming from carbohydrates. This is our ideal source of fuel. So I've lost weight effortlessly, basically without exercising. Yes, I had this activity level in my life, and after some months, I started doing push-ups and jumping jacks, squats, lunges, triceps dips, this kind of body weight exercises to avoid loose skin and to have some muscles on my arms. And I believe that helped with my body composition, but didn't help in the process of losing weight, because diet was over 90%. I had weeks without exercising when traveling, didn't have time, and still losing weight because was the diet, was the food, is the food. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet, and that happened to me in 2020. Yes, I was moving more, but I had a bigger appetite. When you walk, yes, you burn some fats from your adipose tissue, but you also burn glucose and glycogen from the muscle stores. So that need to be replenished. So that will increase, of course, the hunger and the appetite, and you eat more. You actually don't have that deficit you are looking for. We don't have to lose weight in that manner. And that was my message for this video. You cannot outtrain a bad diet. You cannot outwalk a bad diet. But with the right diet, with this diet that is high in carbohydrates, high in fiber, high in water, and with a low content of fat, that means you have the most nutrition per calorie while having a lower content of calories per weight. Yes, you reach satiety without having an overload of calories, without having excess calories. And this is how you lose weight. Yes, move your body, because we live in this terrestrial life to move our bodies, but in things, activities that you enjoy doing, like going to dance, going to do surf if you like surf, walk and jog if you enjoy those activities, but don't do those and don't sacrifice time with your family to lose weight in those activities. Please give this video a like, subscribe for more like this, activate the notification bell, and share this video with at least one person you know. If you need more help, I'm here to coach you. You can find links to my services in the description box below. To avoid bloating, gases, cramps, and other digestive issues you might have when adopt a high-carb, high-fiber, plant-based vegan diet, please go to watch this video about transitioning. What foods to avoid, what foods to adopt.